New tonight, neighbors of a chicken farm in Palestine are complaining about a constant stench coming from the property. They say they've been putting up with the smell for about 2 years now, and they're tired of it.
KTK Today anchor Isaac Ramirez went down to Anderson County to investigate their claims and what's being done about that in tonight's special report.
It's a nice, quiet morning at the Naismiths. Rhonda's baking a cake while Ricky stains some wood.
Love living out in the country. It's just a great setting, great neighborhood. We really enjoy the surroundings here.
But in the air, they describe a nauseating odor.
The smell, and it's not all the time. It's on and it's off, and it's on and it's off.
Ricky and his neighbors are frustrated. They say it happens frequently.
But we go through these cycles of where it's basically no offensive odor, and then we go through cycles when the odor is heavy in the air.
That is the chicken farm over there where the odors are coming from, less than half a mile away from Mr. Naismith's property. Now, the TCEQ has sent out investigators over here, and they determined no odor was detected. Personally, I've smelled it, and the odor is foul. According to the investigative report conducted in April by the TCEQ, the owners are Luong's Farm and P&D Farm, with each owning 8 houses. Both contract with Sanderson to raise their birds. We decided to reach out to them. This was the response from P&D Farm.
Yeah, I stay over there. I don't see nothing. Sometimes I tell my brother, go get in the bed, go over there sleep. We do very good, you know.
According to Andrew Keese with the TCEQ, Chapter 101 of the Texas Administrative Code has a rule that covers odors. This rule prohibits sources from creating nuisance conditions. Sanderson Farms has a strict grower management plan that these farms must follow.
Which you do from time to time, where you have a nuisance odor complaint that we have to address. We've got people on staff that go down and do audits of them and make sure our growers and the farms that they're managing are held to that standard that we require.
State Representative Cody Harris has heard the odor complaints and is looking into them.
So in our discussions with Sanderson, they tell us that they've gone out to meet with the landowner several times. They've tried to catch it at the right time when the smell is there. They've planted trees and bushes to try to block the wind from blowing across that direction as much. In their estimation, they've taken great strides to try to correct the measure.
So what's next in the process? What do you say to the landowners who are frustrated?
We want to help you solve this problem. We've got a great relationship with Sanderson Farms and TCEQ, and I want to help you. I want to be part of the solution to this by bringing all those sides together to make sure that we get this solved.
Ricky and his neighbors say they just want these chicken farms to be good neighbors.
Some of the chicken houses, some neighbors tell me, we don't have a smell. That's all I'm looking for, is not to have the smell. Me be able to enjoy my property. Don't want them to leave. I know people need the jobs. I'm glad it's here for tax purposes and for people's employment, but I don't feel like I should have to suffer just because they're over there raising chickens.
He looks forward to going back and enjoying the sights, sounds, and smells of a relaxing retirement. Isaac Ramirez, KETK News.
And this note, KTK News contacted Luong Farms, and they declined to comment for our story. On another note, Sanderson Farms has raised, they say, their wages to $13.55 an hour at processing plants. After 90 days, they say, employees will get a $1.45 raise for a total of $15 per hour.